落ちてゆくがいい。惑い、乱れて、砕け散れ。
Hold up. Yeah. Okay. So one of my boys just messaged me and he's like, "Yo, Spite, did you see? Hold on. Did Soldex put it out? Did he put it out? Oh, let's get Aizen. There it is. Oh my god. Hey, so my boy messaged me. He's like, "Yo, Spite, did you see?" I literally just got out the shower. Apologies, dude. He's like, "Did you see? Did you see?" Sasuke Aizen, strong attack, recharge, heart unit, Soul Reaper Hollow with a Soul Reaper Captain Killer, dodge, Soul Reaper damage 50%, paralysis immunity, sprinter +1, bruiser 20%, havoc 20%, damage inflicted at full stand 20%, debilitator +5 seconds, devastation 40%, frenzy +1, +2 hits on every SA. So it looks like they're going with frenzy +1, but that's weird. Yeah, anyways, he's getting beyond frenzy, so he's getting 3 hits per strong attack instead of 2. Sharpshooter and hit an enemy chance plus 100%. All attacks have drain and weaken. Now I don't know how that's gonna fly. I don't see anything on the way that how weaken, and I don't know how it chooses whether or not it's gonna weaken or cause drain, but I want to go over this strong attack 1. So this 1020 length 3000. Now for those that are unfamiliar, that is a big beam. That's a beefy beam, one of the best beams in the game. And if I go over here, that is actually very similar to Mind Shinji. Mind Shinji has the best beam in the game, like almost bar none. I do want to go into Mind Shinji. There he is. Mind Shinji. Okay, so Mind Shinji actually has a crazy beam. So first strong attack, standard lunge. Second strong attack, 1080 by 3000 belt beam. This beam is absolutely insane because for those that are unaware, the standard beam is actually something along the lines of 870. Retsu has it. Click here. Okay, there we go. It is 870 by 3000. So 870 is the normal width of a beam, and that means that this freaking Byakuya, his first strong attack, the width of it is already 1020 divided by 870. It's 17% wider as a first strong attack. That's insane, and it also explodes, but I don't know exactly how that's going to get calculated in. You'll see here that the mags just says 120%, which is kind of interesting. So it's kind of like Daddy Ichigo, how he has the attack into attack again. Like he does his 2 like little attacks for his actual beam. His second strong attack is the same as 5th anniversary Byakuya. We've already discussed this. 960 into 630. It is a 50 hit vortex step 2 homing. I'm assuming that this would change to 75 hits. I think that keep in mind that since this is like a whole new area with the frenzy +2 or whatever, it's gonna be kind of janky until like Soldex is able to really line this up together. And his third strong attack is gonna be a standard full screen third strong attack. This first strong attack being a 1020 width beam is very close to Shinji's. That's a beyond full screen first strong attack on just the width alone, and then 3 strong attack length just outwards wide. That is the craziest first strong attack in the entire game. This is by far the best first strong attack in the game. Like for those that are familiar, and dude, the amount of people that are like, oh, I wish that he had the 1000 by 1000 attack, that would have been so good. Bro, he has the 1000 attack, but it has 3000 length. It just doesn't have the 1200 because of the havoc. But this is still beyond 1000. This is like wider than the Spirit Society White Ichigo. That's really crazy. Alright, so anyways, best character in the game, very obvious, I suppose. I don't even think that we really need to go crazy in discussing all that. A 6th anniversary starter pack is probably going to be doo-doo. The 6th anniversary pack garbage is also going to be a selector. It's probably going to be a choose 5, spit out 1. They haven't really given us a choose a 5-star where they actually let you keep whatever you wanted, which is kind of annoying. will have access to 4 bonus units. So if you have the any of these characters, if you have 4, then you'll be Gucci for the point event. That's kind of like gonna be your goal. Okay, if you have dupes of these characters, that also works. So if you have like a 5-star Salaporo and a 6-star, I'm pretty sure that they'll, as long as you have them both separate, you'll actually get access to more bonus units. As you'll see here, the filler pool is actually pretty good. Wow, this filler pool is actually really good. Featured. That filler pool is really, really, really good. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna. Okay, let's break down this filler pool because this is actually one of the best filler pools I've ever seen. Okay, so featured units. First and foremost, we're going to start off with Desert Society Rukia. For the most part, she is a link slot potions +5 unit. She does have strong attack recharge built into the character. She has a ranged she has an AoE distant charged 3rd strong attack. AoE distant means that it's going to be a circle in front, which is actually really good. I do like this character a lot. She also has last ditch built into her, which is good. Next on the list, we actually have Kisuke. So for the people crying about not getting mined for the people crying about not getting these link slot potion units, you'll actually see that we actually have quite a few link slot potion units in this banner. We do have Kisuke over here, one of the best NAD units for mined in the entire game. Flurry, Guard Break, Bruiser plus 60% because of his NAD link. Berserker 50%, Heart link slot units +5. A Ronkar Killer, he has a barrier built into his 2nd strong attack. When you're running like 4 Kisukes, this character autos literally without effort. I personally have him T20 with what I have on him, recover stamina and last ditch, just for some more survivability, but overall very, very, very good unit. Next on the list, we do have Orihime Orient Society, another good character. She is a ranged Soul Reaper killer. She is a team booster, damage to lacerated enemies +40% with lacerate on all of her attacks except for her boost. Strong attack recharge -12%. Despite being a NAD character, she does have a bruiser of 30% with flurry and poise. With a team booster, the fact that she has boost means that she's going to be hitting harder than most characters for the most part, which is actually a really good thing. She's a pretty damn good in range Soul Reaper killer. I think that she's one of the best boost units aside from Tokinata. So if you don't have Tokinata, she'll actually serve you very, very well. Next on the list, we also have a mined Raruka, which is actually the Christmas Raruka with Disabler. Increased status element chance against heart attribute hollows with freeze on all of her attacks. This character, actually, I really like her a lot. She doesn't have Havoc, which is really unfortunate, but she does have Berserker 20% and enhanced strong attack recharge link. She does have an okay build, except for this first strong attack, 18% magnification, really unfortunate, but it does have a lot of hits, which pretty much confirms that in content like IT or whenever she has killer and attribute advantage, she will actually almost confirm freezes with this first strong attack, even though she won't be dealing like a crazy amount of damage. In content like IT where you can freeze an enemy and they'll lose their iron skin, that's actually pretty clutch. Her 2nd strong attack is the 800 AoE distant 2nd strong attack and a standard full screen 3rd strong attack. Very, very good character. First strong attack is a bit iffy, but like I said, with the Disabler, I do think that she makes up for it. Next on the list, we actually have a character that was released in January, and that will be the Speed Uryu. Speed Uryu is definitely a sleeper for me, and honestly, I didn't even recognize his kit when I first pulled him. I never link slotted him up until like maybe a week ago when I noticed how actually good he was. Strong attack recharge 14%, a Ronkar Killer for speed. He does have devastation 60%, berserker 40%, frenzy, and guard break, and hidden enemies. Hidden enemies and guard break together, actually pretty good considering he doesn't have havoc. And going into his actual kit, he has the 40% pushback attack, very good in content like IT. Second strong attack is going to be the 800 AoE distant, and the third strong attack is going to be a standard full screen. So even though this character doesn't have any status ailments, I do think that he performs fairly well, but unfortunately I do think that you need several dupes in order to get him really up there, and I think that's kind of unfortunate, but overall I do think that the Uryu is actually pretty good. Next, we do have the new Chad that came out sometime in I think it was April, March 16th. So March 16th, this came out mid-March. This was what replaced mid-month. Instead of White Day, we ended up getting this banner, which is kind of it is what it is, but he's not a bad character. Hidden enemy chance 100%, guard break, frenzy, berserker 40%, strong attack recharge link, a Ronkar Killer, And that's really where it kind of fell for him, to be honest, because like even though he does have poise, I felt like Candace is just better because you do have access. Like, I'm just getting everything wet, because you do have access to like Sprinter +2 on the Candace. He has a lunge first strong attack, 800 AoE distance second, and a full screen third. Literally Candace's exact kit, except he can't paralyze and he has one flash step. Well, he has 2 flash steps where Candace has 3. So if you have Candace, she's just a better overall unit. Then again, since he's premium pool, chances are you're going to get him multiple times in the long run, which means that it could actually be really, really good. Now, for those that actually went deep for White Ichigo, White Ichigo is actually going to be on this banner, which is actually insane because this banner is, like I said, this banner is actually surprisingly impressive. Normally, anniversary banners are some of the worst banners to be released ever. Like if I go historically and just type in anniversary and I just go back to the last 3 years, you'll see here 5th anniversary. They had Power Retsu, Yumi Chika, Shinji, and Tsukishima, and Ishin, Soifon. Like, it's just honestly just characters that are super underwhelming, if not like garbage on release. Like this entire row, these 5 characters, like the last 5 characters, were literally the worst characters of their year. Going here, literally such bad units. You had Yumi Chika for 4th anniversary and 5th anniversary, so I was actually expecting Yumi Chika to show up again. Nell, Kaien, Renji, just overall mediocre units, to be honest. 3rd anniversary was actually pretty impressive. You did have White Zangetsu, Aizen, TLA Soifon, Shinji, Kaname, and Yamamoto, and Mayuri. For their time, this banner was actually insane because Rangaku was also, even though not a very strong unit, she was a 25 hit vortex with frenzy, so 50 hits, and that was overall very good for Guild Quest at the time. So seeing a banner like this come out is actually really good. Solex also posted just now that maybe the special move source is likely to be mined. Will likely be power. So if we get a power move source, that could be good for a lot of players who are banking on finishing up their 5th anniversary Ichigos. And last but not least, we do have Heart Zangetsu. So it looks like they're going with just characters that were released, like 1 character per banner that was released this year, which is actually kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie, considering they got a character that a lot of people were going for. And yeah, we're gonna put 5th anniversary Ichigo and Byakuya on this list too, because they're actually coming out with them. Hey, let's go. So Heart Zangetsu, pretty much just think a Mugetsu that deals more damage and has and a Rancor killer instead of Hollow killer. Team Heart attributes strong attack damage plus 20%, Berserker 20% to go along with damage to weakened enemies, plus 20%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, Devastation 40%, Frenzy, Sprinter plus 2. Literally, he's pretty much just a clone of Mugetsu, and he has faster activation times on his strong attacks, which is really good. So lunge for strong attack, 800 AoE distance second, full screen third, and going into the Yoruichi Soifon. I love this character so much. Berserker 20%, damage inflicted at full stamina 20%, Bruiser 20%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, Devastation 40%, Frenzy, Guard Break, Sprinter plus 1, Strong Attack Recharge built into the character, which is awesome. Now, this increased CPU double team character damage plus 1, you'll actually get 1% damage to your ally almost every single time you get, I think, 10%. Every time you hit like 10 combo or some crazy stuff like that, you can actually end up getting like 30% combo, and it doesn't really, I think it caps at like 100 or something like that. I forget exactly when it caps, but all you really need to know is that as long as you're able to keep your full stamina damage boost and you're able to not get attacked, this character, your ally, will actually end up dealing significant damage over the course of the run. And the fact that she has a kit literally designed in order to deal hits, it's pretty good. You have a 2500 length beam, very good strong attack, full screen third strong attack, very good strong attack, and their second strong attack is actually the AoE into shave, same as Bankai Hikone. So this is going to be a vortex, pull in, push out attack. So vacuum pulls in, and then crawling vortex pushes away, and this will actually deal significant amount of hits, considering that she also has frenzy, right? So overall, very good unit. Now, of course, the 5th anniversary characters, I don't really have to go too deep into them. I will, just because there are new players. These characters are absolutely insane. Literally, someone messaged me today, and where is it? Where did you? Literally, this is why I go over a lot of these characters. Then this is why, like, for some people it's like, oh, Spite, why are you wasting time talking about these characters? It's like everyone knows what these characters do. Literally, look at this. Yo, just started BBS, and these are my starting characters. Was told to work on Byakuya. Was told to work on him. Is he that good? It's like 5th anniversary Byakuya. I'm like, hey bro, long time no talk. Best speed unit in BBS. He's like, yeah, people were telling me he was good. Just wanted to ask because I know you're the BBS messiah. I mean, I might have the hair, but I don't have that kind of anointing, you feel me? But either way, 5th anniversary Byakuya, one of the best characters in the game, definitely in my opinion one of the best speeds, especially one of the most flexible speed units. Strong attack recharge minus 14%, berserker 40%, bombardment, bruiser 40%, frenzy, havoc 20%, sharpshooter, sprinter +1, soul reaper, and hollow killer. Very, very good. Oh, oops. There we go. Oh man, this banner is just absolutely nuts, bro. Soul Reaper and Hollow Killer, good for 2 guild quests. Honestly, if you get him and Aizen, it's literally like a cheat code for range Soul Reaper week. I don't see you not being able to clear even with 1 of 5. Like, strong attack recharge minus 14%. Going into the kit, you have the 18% range collision magnification due to attack. Second strong attack is going to be the 960, literally the thing that literally the same attack that Aizen is getting. And his third strong attack is going to be the AoE into AoE distant into AoE attack. Now this is going to be a 1200 radius vacuum into an 810 radius explosion, but the 810 takes place after the 1200 vacuum, right? So that means that you're going to be able to deal so much damage to these characters. And even though it does lock you into place, I do think that this third strong attack does it might not be the best third strong attack, but I will say that just considering how strong this second strong attack is, I do believe that this garbage first strong attack and this meh, it's pretty good third strong attack do make up for the fact that this character is just busted as hell. On top of that, he does have bombardment, which means that you'll actually deal double hits with your special. So if you have this character with weakened defense, this character is going to be clapping cheeks. Last but not least, let's go into this Ichigo. Strong attack recharge minus 12%, berserker 60%, bruiser 20%, debilitator plus 5 seconds, devastation 40%, frenzy, havoc 20%, marauder, and sprinter +2. Marauder and sharpshooter are literally just inverses of each other. All you really need to know is that they grant you guard break to the character, and they also nullify range or melee resistance. In Ichigo's case, since he is a melee character, he does grant he does bypass, he nullifies melee resistance. So any enemy that would normally deal 1 damage if your attack was melee, he's going to bypass that. So that's really good for content like Senkaimon, extreme co-op, and I don't really know where else that's really crazy in. I know in Guild Quest normal it's really good, but in Guild Quest hard they changed it so that instead of making these characters as busted as they are, what they did was they just give you double damage if you're melee or double damage if you're ranged. That's how they got away with patching that. He also has weakening on all of his attacks as well as berserker 60%. This character hits incredibly hard and has havoc 20%. His attacks, he does have damage to weaken enemies in arena should you get him to arena level 5. I don't think that he has any innate abilities. I don't think Byakuya got any innate skills. I think that was like after their time. Yes, that was after their time. But going into his kit, he does have a standard lunge for strong attack, a standard 960 AoE distance. Second strong attack is going to be the same strong attack as Zangetsu, Mugetsu. Is just the circular AoE in front. Keep in mind is this is also the same strong attack as Byakuya. However, he just gets the 960 part. He doesn't get the nice flashy homing tracking vortex that'll track you like you're getting chased by a pack of wild dogs. And his third strong attack is going to be an 840 AoE distant third strong attack, and you can charge it for 3 seconds, and then it will become a not only double damage third strong attack, but you will also get a radius of beyond full screen at 1080. And this is an AoE distance, so it's not a bad strong attack in my opinion. Super strong in content like Guild Quest, Epic Raids, etc. And of course, he has a standard special move with weakening on his special. Overall, I do think that having three high value characters like Ichigo, Byakuya, 6th anniversary Aizen, you also have the Soichi, you have Zangetsu, you have Rukia, White Ichigo, Kisuke. I forgot who else was on this banner. Oriental Society, Orihime, Mind Chad, Speed Uryu. This banner is actually quite nuts. I will say that. This is definitely a must summon. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably going to be something along the lines of an 8% rate banner after step 6. We'll see how exactly everything pans out. But overall, I'm not gonna lie. This banner will get a new player started very, very well. Kisuke, Rukia, link slot units. Orihime, good for team boost, very good for content like epic raids. Raruka, IT, Speed Uryu. Yeah, and there's hollow enemies in IT right now, so Raruka is even more valuable. Speed Uryu, just good character. Same with Mind Chad. White Ichigo is one of the best NAD units in the entire game. He did get guard break. Heart Zangetsu is actually really good. Soichi's amazing. And then of course 5th anniversary Ichigo, Byakuya, and 6th anniversary Aizen. Bro, this is easily one of the best anniversary banners in literally like 3 to 4 years. That is, and that's that. I'm not capping. I'm not over exaggerating. Literally, you're summoning on this banner. If you don't, unless you have 5/5 Byakuya and Ichigo, this is an easy not skip. I'm surprised to say that. I expected this to be an easy skip. I'm actually not going to be like my only issue here is that I have a 5/5 Byakuya, Ichigo, Kisuke, Rukia. Like I have a lot of these characters 5/5, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still excited because at the end of the day, that means that my fellow community are gonna have access to these characters, whereas more often than not, you're not actually able to get access to characters. I do feel bad for the people that went in on the Ichigo and Byakuya banners that came out recently because I wasn't expecting them to be here. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Just grind on, catch up. People stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Oh, I'm naked. I forgot. Whatever.